Imagine waking up in a world where power isn't earned. This is the power born from boundless effort and grinding away. In 2026, a new wave of Isekai and Fantasy anime is pushing the limits of what overpowered really means. Characters breaking systems, rewriting rules, and return to triumph over everything in their enigmatic journey. If you think you've seen it all, prepare for a surprise, because what's coming next might just redefine the genre. Be King is new Chinese anime series produced by Bilibili that immediately grabbed my attention with its intriguing concept, even though not many people seem to talk about it. This action fantasy centers on a famous cartoonish, trapped in his own narrative, as the character Wang Xiaoming. Now he must navigate a world he once controlled, adding a unique tension that sets it apart from typical isekai stories. In a twist of fate that grabs viewers, I found the pacing refreshingly fast and packed with surprising moments in every episode. The blend of action, comedy, and fantasy kept me on my toes as he faces dangerous situations and the quest for immortality, which typically seems impossible. If you don't have a problem without English dub and non-Japanese audio, it becomes a wild show but refreshing ride that boldly takes risks. Petals of Reincarnation stands out as one of the most intriguing wildcards for spring 2026. This series explores reincarnation, but stands apart from typical isekai or fantasy tales. It's pure, modern, dark, supernatural action, focused on the branch of reincarnation, a concept that gives characters a cheat power by accessing the skills of legendary figures from their past lives, though this comes with a heavy cost. The main character, Toya Senji, grapples with feelings of inadequacy, which adds an emotional layer to the intense story. With its blend of historical influences, fierce battles, and unpredictable characters, it is a world where people eliminate each other like a battle royale game. What I find most compelling is the stylish chaos that is anchored in Toya's struggle for self-worth. The series, while not subtle, is filled with suspense and features anti-hero protagonists, making for intriguing encounters with fellow users of the reincarnation branch's power. Experiencing Hell Mode feels like a nostalgic return to Shangri-La Frontier, where hardcore gamers thrive on complex challenges and take pleasure in playing games like Dark Souls. The key difference? Hell Mode immerses players in a rich fantasy world and an isekai landscape. From what I've seen, Alan's adventure is all about the grind, no shortcuts here. The early episodes reveal how merciless the system can be, compelling him to master the game's mechanics from scratch. Every small progress matters, adding significance to his struggles. As Alan navigates this uncharted territory, the heat of the challenges intensifies. Learn the Summoner class. The gameplay is strategically layered, keeping battles fresh and exhilarating to watch. Even though the execution still needs improvement, this show manages to highlight how the series focuses on methodical progression and realistic stat building without rushing it. It's a detail-oriented, grind-heavy experience tailored for hardcore gamers. Definitely not for everyone, but highly rewarding for isekai maniacs who value thoughtful progression in the game world. Imagine this: you've been ousted from the hero's party, only for them to realize that your contribution is zero, which was the foundation of their strength. This anime takes that well-worn trope and breathes new life into it. Many people overlook these kinds of shows, dismissing them as cliché, but this one shifts the focus to strategies, versatility, adaptability, and remarkable character development, far beyond just sheer power. Our protagonist once held a crucial role in the hero's group, but due to a lack of specialization in an enchantment skill, he was perceived as average and ultimately cast aside. Underestimated and kicked out by his own party, he embarks on a new adventure. Party shows that his improved skills and back on his original role as the swordmanship can often outweigh brute force and being a competent hero. It's a truly gratifying story of an underdog character rising to the occasion, guaranteed to keep you engaged from start to finish with an awesome fight scene. The anime is essentially based on a leveling system similar to solo leveling, but the protagonist is not a cool character like Sung Jin Wo. He is mysteriously reincarnated as a very weak, non-human form and is forced to survive in a wild fantasy world. Keep a rolling without direction, as Helpless Egg, the protagonist managed to become weak dragon hatchling after killing the dark worm. These moments can trigger him to something great, even though in a dangerous forest filled with powerful monsters monsters and hungry beast. Instead of gaining instant power, he must evolve step by step, fight for survival, and slowly grow stronger with the guidance of the divine voice. The mix of danger, growth, and world exploration creates a strong sense of tension. The evolution system makes the progression and satisfying to watch. At the same time, he was plagued by inner fears of becoming an out-of-control monster of destruction, knowing that his humanity still remained within him. In this anime, the true strength lies not in magic and an unlimited power system, but in cleverness and strategic thinking, which are essential for waging war and building a civilization. Rather than focusing on overpowering characters, the storyline emphasizes strategy, leadership, and nation-building, creating a captivating experience. It's incredibly rewarding to witness a struggling land transform into a thriving territory by pleasuring its people's needs. This story masterfully intertwines politics, economics, and warfare. Although it's not a new innovation series, Van Nefertio, the low-key protagonist who wants to be accepted in his second life, makes the anime feel warm and relatable, and the problem-solving creativity is highly entertaining. The protagonist is reborn into a noble family, but is underestimated and sent to a small podunk village because of a skill that wasn't appreciated. From there, he must rely on his potential, planning and use past life experiences to develop several followers who still believe in him and protect his territory from those who want to use his land for their own gain. Regarded as one of the most remarkable manga, everyone who have become ardent fans of the manga may experience a sense of apprehension as the anime adaptation draws near. Thanks to Bug Films has alleviated those worries. Witch Hat Atelier has dedicated 6 years to crafting this anime with high preparation production. That's no jokes. The outcome is incredibly rewarding, with each frame showcasing the creator's heartfelt dedication. Echoing the enchanting spirit of Studio Ghibli, this series immerses viewers in a captivating world of magic. It's a complex and enchanting magical craft, where a single misdrawn circle could lead to disastrous results. The journey of Coco, one of the untalented magic girl who finds herself in a hidden realm of witches, is both touching and, at times, heartbreaking. Her chance becomes an apprentice under the witch Kifri's tutelage, connection with forbidden spells, and Coco's reckless deeds involving the masked wizards. This emotional anime a must-to-watch in this season. You'll truly regret overlooking it. Daemon of the Shadow Realm is the brand new work from Hiromu Arakawa, the mastermind behind Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which has been hugely successful with tons of achievements and popularity. One of its highlights is holding the top 1 anime all-of-time spot on my anime list for over 10 years. The story begins with a gripping premise involving a pair of twins separated at birth and a hidden village shrouded in mystery and dark secrets. This anime reveals a supernatural power system featuring powerful demons bound to their masters, known as Sugai. From the beginning, the anime delivers high-tension and complex drama centered on the relationship between human civilization and the demon's threat. Thanks to the manga's immense popularity and the solid credibility of the team behind the production, Daemon of the Shadow Realm is sure to deliver a consistently high-quality experience that will shine a new light on modern shonen anime. This series shows fear, tragedy, and more darker take on a grim fantasy exacts on its hero concept. Rather than celebrating heroism, it dives into the psychological toll of being thrust into battle and forced to survive in a society that treats individuals as disposable tools. The plot centers around criminals who, after being wrongfully accused, are sentenced to become heroes and thrown into perilous battles where their survival is never guaranteed. They don't take on this role to save the world. Instead, it is a matter of survival, with no other choices available to them. As the protagonist grapples with pain, manipulation, and constant threats, the series builds a powerful emotional atmosphere. Victories feel genuinely earned in this unforgiving environment filled with complex decisions, enhancing the show's impact. With stunning animation, compelling characters, and unforgettable battles, it quickly became one of the most discussed series of 2026. Fate/Strange Fake feels like the franchise at its most exhilaratingly unrestrained. Set around a fabricated Holy Grail war in Snowfield, it throws masters and servants into a crowded, makes unstable conflict that rewards attention rather than hand-holding. What worked for me is how the series turns confusion into momentum, the huge ensemble, sudden alliances, and constant sense that any matchup could spiral into disaster make it thrilling in a chaotic expansion of the Holy Grail war formula, especially with the arrival of the male version of Saber and the arrogant Gilgamesh in the middle of warfare. While not the easiest entry point into the franchise, it remains an absolute choice for anyone seeking an engaging fantasy series this year, even for newcomers. With A1 Pictures at the lead, Ryogo Narita's thrilling storyline, and Hiroyuki Sawano's mesmerizing score, this project bursts with energy and maintains the high standards of anime fight scenes that define the unlimited budget production franchise. And that's it for today's list. Some of the most insanely overpowered isekai and fantasy anime redefining 2026. Which one caught your attention the most? Or did we miss a hidden gem you think deserves the spotlight? Drop it in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe, because the next world we dive into might be even more broken than this one.